Let's come back to my Atari console lot. Here is my 4-switcher out of that lot. I would rate this good to possibly very good in some people's view. And then there's this, the Vader. This is the third one from the 3-console lot. This one works. The only thing wrong with this is the game reset switch. A little sticky. Some deoxit Vader F5 should solve that, and I want to give this a good cleaning because everything else works, and overall I think this looks pretty good considering. It's just a little grimy. Look at that, even the logo still all intact. Sometimes that'll be worn off. I don't see any deep gouges. So let's clean this up today, fix this, and turn this into something as good as this. I don't know what this muck is, but I definitely want to clean that off. And also, I don't know if you can hear it, but there's a little piece of something, and I think I probably know what it is based on taking apart the other one. This is only the third time in my life I will have ever opened up an Atari. These later models actually easier. That one's gonna be a problem. There we go. Ah, there's the rattle. Plastic cover of some kind. Revision 1, there's a number there. And here is our board. My other board was a revision 13 and looked a lot like this one, but I turned this over. It's revision 16, so this is a very late Vader. I know this board works, so no warning signs, but I don't really see any signs, at least anything that jumps out to me that tells me this has been redone, maybe. What's that? Is that factory? Anyone that knows? There's some flux here and there. As long as it works, that's all I care about. Do I want to take this cover off? Let's see down in there. Let me go get my compressed air and just give it a blast to see. I don't want to unnecessarily disassemble things on something that's working. Hey, let's see if this has got a date. Yeah, there we go. May 25th, 1983. I just blew all this out, got under the gaps here, and zero dust came out of this thing. Let's clean it up. Using 91% alcohol, Walmart's finest. I put it in a little cap here. I don't think it looked bad before, but I think it looks even better now. I was able to get off some of that flux that I saw all over the board. Nice and clean. Let me go out, put some deoxit on these switches, work them back and forth a few times, especially this one. I'm curious. I'm going to be able to get it freed up. Oh, and these little foam things, they were actually brand new looking. That deoxit stuff, more expensive than regular contact cleaner, also a smaller can. Cleaning the shells where I'm going to do things just a bit different. I'm not going to dip this in water, soapy water, and scrub it there. I'm going to use Meticulous Matte from Chemical Guys. Same stuff I used on the 2600 4-switch Woody. This has UV blockers. It's matte, so it's not going to gloss up everything. Those are wedged in there. I don't think these are the... No, look how tiny that head is. This is what should be in there, a number 6 by 3/4. Look at this thing. I hope this 56 or S6 didn't mean anything to anyone or is of no importance because I'm about to clean it off. I'm assuming it's going to come off. Telling you, this stuff works so good not only on matte car finishes, on plastics, it's super safe, and that UV protection. If the inside of this ever sees the sun, it'll be happy that I used Meticulous Matte. It's ready for assembly. Now, one note, this little plastic piece, I've never seen this before with an Atari. AI tells me that this is just some random spare piece of plastic that fell into the Atari. I've looked everywhere, all over the inside of this casing for anywhere this would have went. I've looked on this board. I can't find anywhere it would have went. I thought maybe an underlay for the potentiometer or something, but it's not even the same color. So I'm going to put it back together without it because clearly it wasn't on here because I could hear it rattling when I got this, and I know it worked. Aside from the reset switch being wonky, which I think deoxit has fixed. I'm going to time-lapse this because there are full tutorials online for taking apart and reassembling an Atari. And here it is, my Atari 2600 Vader. Look at this thing. Look how well it cleaned up. Does that not look good? It's able to preserve everything because I didn't dip it. Not that dipping really messes up anything, but this is a sticker, a Just don't like the idea of that soaking in water. The meticulous Matt gets it done. I don't think there's any denying that this looks good. The question is, does it work? Did the deoxit make any difference on this reset switch? I think so, because, well, I can feel it. First and foremost, it was kind of sticky before. Now it's springing right back, just like this one. Let's test it and find out. I don't know if you could tell from the time lapse, but those base screws, those were brand new from Ace Hardware. So new shiny parts for my newly cleaned, newly Kev reconditioned Atari 2600 Vader, my first ever Vader. So let's find out if this is going to work. Now, I don't know if this switch, the channel's still the same because I did move that back and forth quite a bit. How about we try this again, and this time I actually plug this up to the TV. I have my controller plugged up, faith that this is going to go well, and there we go. She turns on, but let's test this reset switch. Look at that. Works every time now. Perfect. Why is it? Oh, there we go. That looks a little better. I played this the other day. I got 3 levels into it. Thought I was doing great. Apparently that's not so great. And I had forgotten all these years later, I had forgotten you could turn this around. Ooh. But yeah, this works. The Vader 2600. Might as well finish this stage, right? Ooh. Or lose. I'll go till I die. Till I die or till I make it to the end? Well, okay, I'm dead. I'll end it there. So what do you think? My cleaned and functional Vader console, 2 out of 3 consoles for my 3 console lot. Functional, that's pretty good. And how about this reset switch? Working like a champ. Look at that. As many times I can make a game out of this. Good stuff. Comment below. Thanks for watching and have a great day. Ooh, are they going to kill me if I just sit here? How long is it going to take them? See if this one gets me. Oh, that should do it. Nope. Ah, finally. Vader.